Hey, my name is Carlos Roa. I'm from Miami, Florida, and the issues that I primarily work on are around immigrant rights with an organization known as SWARE, Students Working for Equal Rights, and I was also part of the Trail of Dreams, which was a walk from Miami to Washington, D.C., and it was 1,500 miles. And my message to activists, as far as my work, my activism, would be that it's really important to get to be continuously active. It's been a struggle as for activists, especially if you're in school, to continue on to be active, throughout. Doing your schooling and being involved in the community is very difficult, but it is achievable, and especially at least in my position right now, I'm finishing up in architecture, my second year, and I'm in a position to transfer. But in this position right now, what I'm doing is I'm doing some mentorship to some of the youth that's coming in, and that's really important to keep that fluctuation, to make sure that the youth that is right now, especially the undocumented youth that are now just experiencing, that are coming into age, into 18, reaching 18, and they're just out of high school, and they're being affected by these the fact that they can't go to college, the fact that they can't drive legally, they can't work legally, and it's really good to maintain that mentorship, and be able to serve as somebody that could work with them and guide them through how to work with the community and how to build their power, their leadership within their communities. I've been fighting for the DREAM Act for a while now, since 2007. And it's been, the DREAM Act is known as Development, Relief, and Education for Alien Minors Act. It's a bill that's been installed in Congress since 2001, and it would provide relief for undocumented youth that are in between the ages of, right now as the bill is written, between the age of 16 and 30, and it would allow them to go to college. It would allow them to or join the military, which is an aspect of it that is controversial, but that's another discussion. And this bill is really important for undocumented youth. There's an estimated over 2 million undocumented youth that are affected by this piece of legislation, and it's important that this piece of legislation continues to get the support that it requires in order to get through Congress, and it would do a tremendous service to the undocumented population in this country, especially considering that a lot of parents come to this country for the education of their children, and as was in the case of with my parents. So that's basically where what I've been doing, and I just I feel as if it's really important also that not only being within the immigrant rights community is immigrant rights movement, it's really important, but it's also, I think it's even more important that we broaden our horizon, and we're active in other areas within the activist community, and we think about things in a broader perspective. We think about our not looking at things only within the immigrant rights movement or civil rights. Or the movement, whatever particular movement. It's just looking at things more broadly, and it's something that throughout the years and you build up as an activist, that things are interconnected, and one thing relies on the other, and it's just it's something that it's my piece of advice that I give to all activists.